Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Tainted Grail. Quite possibly a shorter episode than last time. Because it's nearly 6 in the morning, I've had patchy sleep, let's put it that way. And I would like to record something before I get on with my day. And I don't know how long I'll have till my father comes downstairs and wants to start moving around and settling down in the front room and stuff like that. So, here we go. We have a quest to finish. We should be heading to Vrel's bookstop to speak with Imram. And before we do, I think I'm going to do a couple of things. Firstly, I have some potions that I do not desire to accidentally use. Where are we now? Causes berserk for a certain period of time. Let's put that away for now. And the one that says it has bad side effects. Gets you drunk. Probably not a good idea in the kind of situation where we would want to drink that potion. Okay, so maybe I've already put it away or just never made it. And the other thing I'd like to do is point out that we are very close. 15 strength, I think we're on 14. We're very close to finally meeting requirements for that set. However, the sword obviously requires a little bit more. So that would require 4 strength, 1 dexterity. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Can we...
Got money? I've got elixirs.
Well, how convenient. Any sage? Looks like not at the moment. The carnations look helpful though. Off to Vrel's. And then we'll see where we go from there. Probably back to the Forlorn Swords, but the current issue we have, of course, is that we're being hunted by another Four-Dweller at night, and the Forlorn Swords has nowhere we can rest, and she's moved. So is he. You okay there, lady?
You're here. I trust there's something to discuss.
Now, I suspect he's up to something, and might not be entirely human. I found the grotto, and I also found an artifact that may interest you.
Oh, by the piggish wounds. That looks like a four-dweller's skull. I'm not sure. I can't put my finger on it. It looks similar, but far more primitive. Quickly, let's hide it. Who knows how people may react to seeing something like this in the middle of town? Let's not cause trouble for Varel. Tell me.
Agreed.
What was it like? What did you see?
I met a construct. That's what it called itself. Some kind of four-dweller tool, I think, for science.
That's remarkable. And it still worked after all these years. I've heard of constructs before. I always thought they were just stories told about the four-dwellers, the kind meant to scare kids into behaving. But they were said to activate only in the presence of a four-dweller. So why did it respond to you?
Ha 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 ha. I'm not sure I trust him, but I'm going to feed his curiosity a little. He is armed. Because I carry a part of King Arthur's soul within me.
Well, that explains it. Say hi from me. And thanks for trusting me with that. I'd love to hear how you got your hands or your soul on something like that and still walk among us. But right now, I need to focus on this discovery of a life.
Oh good, I thought he was going to try and kill us.
What else did this construct say?
There's a theory that the first men were actually the ancestors of the four-dwellers, or there were cave paintings, and the construct had a method to decipher them. It was supposed to be their history.
Cave paintings? With their story? Incredible! Astounding! I'll have to go there myself someday. But now, I can only imagine what they might have looked like. Thank you. Here, take this for your reward and for your efforts for uncovering the artifact. I hope only the most remarkable adventures and discoveries find their way to you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll return to my thoughts.
Wait. That looks like a book on the floor. We're not going to steal from Vrel, but we might as well see how she's doing.
Welcome back. Do you need any recommendations?
Thought I'd see if you had anything for me. Let's see. Oh, really? Don't need that. Stone Wardens. Could do a read about those, perhaps. For now, though... No, we're good. Oh. So now what? Right. So the four-dweller
You doing okay?
weird knight stalks us at night. I'm going to see if I can still turn in these bounties, because I think we've felled a few more.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
We might not be able to. I was about to say having offended the returning officer, but he's not a returning officer. Yeah, there's been a few more deserters, unfortunately.
Good. Keep it up. I have no respect for cowards.
What's the story between you and Tom?
Tom and I, we weren't just friends. We were brothers. Not by blood, but by survival. We ran together, fought together, stole together. Until one day, I put on this uniform and he didn't. I told myself it was for the best. That I was doing the right thing. But Tom saw it differently. He saw it as a betrayal. And now, here we are, years later, with a bounty on his head and a sword at my back. So, tell me, do you think a man can ever really outrun his past?
No, but you can carry it with you, so that you don't make the same mistakes again. Probably not, really.
Aye, that's what I've come to think too. No matter how far you go, it's always right behind you, waiting for the day you finally slow down.
The past isn't some sort of demon to be avoided. It's part of who you are. It makes you what you are. But so is the future ahead, which is a broad panoply of opportunities. Oh, what are we going to do with this whole... Okay, significantly less damage. That's actually pretty good. It doesn't have the lightning burst, but essentially... we haven't necessarily been able to rely on that lightning burst for big damage for quite some time now anyway. 10 strength and endurance. Okay, that actually suits us quite well then. Our enemies have not grouped too closely of late. If we go back up here, here we go. Right. Let us see if we can create a few more healing potions. Because facing the weird night in the weirdness during the weird night will require rather more healing than we currently have at our disposal. And the fact that we've tangled with him 2 or 3 times now and barely made it through on each occasion.
Nice to see you.
And you too, Ellie. Gives the distinct impression, okay, no supplies here. We could buy a potion, but it's very basic at just 40. So the fact that we've fought him a couple of times already means we've used up many, many resources. We could make some more of these, but we don't use them often enough. There's the carnations, of which we have plenty. So what does the larger one require? So sage for all the healing potions. And it doesn't seem to grow very plentifully in the Forlorn Swords region. Where is... well, let's make some of these then. Since we don't seem to have access to the larger one. And actually, let's make a few of these as well. G. Let's go for a lot less than that. Let's go for 4. It won't let me. Okay, well, we'll... It's a sliding scale that won't necessarily go down to increments of 1. Okay. We might as well put our old bow away. Let's get rid of the freeze first, even though they're not the most plentiful. So, as before... Oh! You know what, actually, hey, here's a thought. If the Weird Knight follows us into the Forlorn Swords, as he has, he will probably follow us south into the Horns of the South as well. We're doing for time. Meaning nowhere is safe. Right, we probably can sell these quite safely. Yeah. Why do... It's poison. Why are we carrying this? I mean, if they're at less than 10% health, they're probably already dead. And we are very close to completing the Horned Warden's set, but... boots, breeches, gloves... We even got an amulet, so it's just the body section. So you'd think, alright, it would be somewhere in this area. I'm not sure where I might have missed. Possibly over here somewhere. I'm also not sure we can explore much further in this direction. I think we went as far as we could, for the most part. It could be tied to this, but we don't want to do that. And Wither's hideout, which we haven't explored yet. We absolutely could. But the hour is growing late. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing some kind of achievable goal that can be managed in the near future. So I'm thinking we'll have to go to bed for now, as the Weird Knight is currently too unsafe for us. And head on out in the morning. Advice I should probably take to heart in the real world as well. I could probably get a couple of extra hours in bed before I need to head out. But I might as well get a few more minutes into the episode. At least we got our reward. What is going on with this tent? It looked very lopsided from here. Okay. This doesn't seem to be attached. Right, so in terms of upgrades... Ah, this is titanium as well, of course. And I can't think of the most places I can remember where meteoric iron can be found are in the Horns of the South. So, and what a whopping great big hammer that is. I want to hold off on these because if I want to try out Sir Lancelot's set, I want to be able to increase it to a similar level. One of these though, looking to see what scales now that some of the properties have been adjusted. Let's say, okay, so it still increases for stamina regeneration. Maximum health, okay. The Scorched Warden's Tattered Cloak may be very valuable given our more restricted healing capabilities. What can we create while we're here? Hello. Have we made that? I can't remember. Let's make one now. That looks similar to the helmet for the druid set we currently have. Well, we could make a lot of leather. It definitely seems to be counting different stacks somewhere because this one of one is not being... So either they're in storage or being carried by me or what, I don't know. Right. So with all our newfound leather, what may we create? Looks like meteoric iron is something we are missing and require for a lot of these recipes. Let's get rid of some of these. And we might as well sell some enemy throwing knives while we're at it. Should have probably done that a little earlier. But that's okay. So what I need to do is sort out some kind of goal for the next episode, or the rest of this one. We're not ready to tackle the Weird Knight yet. In the past, hitting him with lots of bleeding attacks and strong bleed synergy was the most effective way to deal with him. Huh.
You doing okay? If it's
Yeah, how
quality
about
you
you?
seek, you've come to the right place.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. He's still up for some quest I don't seem to have access to. I don't know if the quest was removed from the game or what, but let's see now. I'm going to sell this and this and this, as they appear to be items of which I can obtain many. I'll go check if I have any more of these. That would appear to be a no. Excellent. I'll put all this leather away. That's a big chunk of endurance removed. Encumbrance, rather. Oh! And the throwing knives. Right. Quickly, before he goes to bed.
Oh, good day. Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Well, there might have been one or two things I was interested in. Hello. Sure. And that'll be under consumables, won't it? Yes. All right. Should identify those. I should identify those at some point. Key to the chest. Which chest? I don't know if I've opened that or not. No idea. There have been so many. Ah, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need all these, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anything else that seems to be in an overabundance? One, two. Good, good, good. These intrigue me. Okay, Winter's Crone's Wrath. 1, 2. Just 2. I may have one equipped. I don't think I necessarily do. Alright, what else? Okay. I mean, that 1, 2, just 2. Good. One. And I think we're currently using the other copy. Okay, but what's this? Mystic Ward. Ah, right, yes. Well, we should definitely rest. We are not fit for exploring in the outer world just now. You know what? I think I may just cut this one short. Ooh. Doesn't quite feel right to have an episode this short, though. So I've hit a bit of a wall with this game. Nowhere near as bad as I did with Evil Islands, where I got really stuck by a massive difficulty spike. Ironically, though, it was the same issue. The inability to recover, to repair and recuperate. And being ground down by increasing difficulty. So that's something I will need to find a way around. Unfortunately, if we need to cover great distances before darkness, the horse is becoming a more attractive option. Alright, well, I am going to leave this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed this one, short though it is, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.